Hey, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be looking at the cars that I have and the cars that you'll be seeing on the channel. The first one that you'll probably see about now is the Hyundai Getz. It's two-door. It's pretty clean apart from that stuff. It's got a 1.4 liter 5-speed manual. Unfortunately, you probably won't see this car for a while, if not ever. I'm not too sure just yet, but the cars that you'll definitely see is this white Mazda, that white Hyundai, and that blue Honda Accord there. That's probably the bonnet in this thing. So this has the same motor out of the red car, but this one is much better because it's never been thrashed or whatever you want to call it. So this one's literally the same motor, just been driven by a female, an old lady. Well, I don't know if she was old, actually. I don't even remember that. I think she was old, I'm not too sure. But yeah, main differences with this car and that car would be the washer bottle is right here. Mine doesn't have the washer bottle here. It has it like around down there, and I'll actually show you because the bumper is off. So this is where it is, right there. That's the washer bottle for 2010 models. This one is a 2003, I'm sure, or 4. So yeah, like I said, 5-speed manual, 1.4 liter. So I bought this car because I was having heaps of issues with that car, and I was like, well, I'm tired of having issues with that car, so let's just buy another one and we'll leave that one alone for a while so it can sort its own issues out. So you'll definitely see a lot of this car on the channel. We'll be doing the first thing I want to do is exhaust system again, because it's really quiet. We'll start it and have a look at it. So the interior is pretty clean. It's much better than the red one that I have. The windscreen is cracked, but that's fixable. And other differences are like it's got the cigarette thing right here. My other one, the red one, has it like down here and all that. This car does need a good clean. As you can see, there's like cat's hair or whatever that is everywhere, but it's pretty nice seats, not bad. We'll start it. This thing doesn't like starting every now and then, just acts a bit weird. There you go, just started, not bad, good job. Got an exhaust leak. As you can see, it's not the worst car. Definitely needs this replaced, but that's replaceable. I'll take shit off the red car. This door's got a little dent there, but I can replace this out and use the one on the left hand side of my car if they're the same, because mine's perfect. But I won't be taking the door off. Maybe it's had an accident because the doors are not lined up, so I might use the red door, I don't know, we'll see. It does need an axle because when you're turning corners and all that, you can definitely tell it's broken. It's pretty clean otherwise. It's not bad otherwise, it's pretty good. So yeah, expect to see this on the channel. It does need the bracket for the radio, because the mechanic broke it or whatever it was. I can't remember what the issue was. She was telling me about it, but it's alright because I have heaps of spares and can definitely fix that. It looks like she put this on there for the for her phone. But yeah, so expect to see this car on the channel. I know it's not like, you could say it's not a cool car or whatever it is, but it's one of the cars that I own, so you'll definitely see it on the channel. Pretty stock, nothing's been changed. One thing that's also broken is the power steering mount. You can see they have a zip ride. I only saw that just then, so that has to be replaced, but I do have parts laying everywhere, so I'll definitely get onto that as well. So yeah, that's it for this car. Next I'll show you the Mazda 121 there, which is I think my favorite car after the red car, if we get it fixed. So this here is a 1999 Mazda 121 Metro. I used to own one of these in my high school days 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I'm not too sure, even 3 years ago I think. So the one I used to own was a manual. I'll try and put a photo somewhere in the video and you'll see it. This one's not the best. The rear bumper is quite cracked. It is 22 years old, so I don't expect it to be perfect at all. You can see it's just not nice. These there's like little spots everywhere that you just can't get off, like paint defects. It's been sitting under a tree for like over a year, I believe, so there's like rust spots everywhere on the roof. But that's not something that really bothers me. As long as it runs nice and all that, I'm happy. So this one, we drove it home a little while ago. We've had issues with it, like idling and taking off. But that was mainly because this hose was ripped. This one's out of the gates there. The old one, I'll try and show you the old one. I'll put it back on there so water doesn't get into my booster there. But this is the old one out of the Mazda 121. As you can see, it's not the best. So yeah, so I had to take the one out of the Mazda, the Hyundai out, because that Hyundai, I told you guys we have different plans for it, so we used parts out of that to get this one running nicer. So we swapped this out, and I saw an oil leak somewhere down there. The camera probably won't pick it up, but it's right there, like next to that bolt. But it's, I think that's an easy fix. I'm not too sure just yet, but it's not leaking too bad for me to be worried, but it is leaking, so we'll definitely get onto that. There's nothing special about this car. I think it's a B5, I'm not sure, it could be a B3, which means 1.3 or 1.5 liter. I have no idea which one it is. All I could do is keep looking around to see stamps or whatever, but I don't think that would be easy. So yeah, so it's got a really small radiator, and I think the clip at the bottom is broken. I'm not too sure, so I'll have to look at that as well. But yeah, this is I'm hoping to clean this up, like service it and change the fuel filter, because I told you guys I used to own one of these and I actually miss owning one. The only issue that will be probably a big thing, which I think it'll be a big thing, but it could be a small thing, it's the shifters are not the best, because you shift it that way, and you're not even you can't go forward to go to first gear because that's still third. That's third. You have to go further to go to first. Yeah, so we have to adjust it. I know these have like, they go down and there's a rod going under the engine to the gearbox, next to the catalytic converter. At least that's what my last one looked like. One of my friends used to own one of these as well, and I was helping him one day and he was under there doing it. So I think it's the same issue. He adjusted it or he replaced it, I'm not sure what he did, but we'll have to get onto that as well. The radio is really old. This is like, I've just never seen this before. So we'll definitely replace that as well, but we'll start this thing so you know what it's like. This is the Mazda 121, and the last time that I looked at my Mazda, the red one that I used to own a few years ago, it didn't have this, so it's quite cool that it has that. We'll just go around the car and have a look at it. There are some paint defects everywhere, lots of dirt in there. These cars definitely need good taking care of. They don't run the best and they're quite dirty, so we'll definitely make them run nice and all that. So expect to see more videos of the cars, mainly this one here, the Mazda 121, and the white one and the blue one that's on the road. But you could see my friends' cars because I have a few friends that have really cool cars, and I hang out with them all the time, so you'll definitely see them. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.